It's Tuesday. Tuesday morning. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show, 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. I was always saying when you wake up in the morning, tell God, thank you, man. Thank for the gift of life. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty. Oh, yes. The love of liberty met us here. Let justice be done to all. Today's a big day, big day in Liberia. Another election. And let me greet the president first. Good morning, His Excellence. I remember at some point in time when President Joseph Boyka said is a regular legislative politics. And I now fall to see, yes, what Boyka says is a regular legislative politics. Today we'll have another election. Will become the 55th speaker. Good morning to His Excellency Joseph Yema Boyka, President, member of the Supreme Court. Good morning, man. Thanks for being respected. Sienna Young, good morning. Senator Clinton Johnson, good morning. Yusuf Kabar. Yami Bese, good morning. James Eto will call it good morning. A woman with wisdom cares of self with a humble, quiet grace. Yet her presence is so powerful. Our morning motivation, Bobby Addison. Today is a D-Day at the Capitol building. Who replaces Fonati Kofa? Is it Musa Ability or Richard Kuhn? Yes. Is it Musa Ability or Richard Kuhn? Election is at 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning, folks. This is Oni Roberts, Marka Davis, serving you breakfast professionally, doing our job in the midst of all, man. Country Friends. Marka, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
I'm sorry about your text last night. I feel so bad. Yeah, I swear to God. I
Yeah.
saw the text. I said, look at the kind of
Good
thing.
morning. Good
No,
morning.
don't
Good
say good
morning.
morning yet. I saw
No,
the
I always have
regular thing like that.
no able lieutenants around me now.
Okay,
So
yeah. I saw the message. I said, damn it. Yeah.
sometimes I can be you.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
You don't know it all.
You don't know it all. You don't know it all.
You don't know it
Yeah.
all.
Yes, good morning to all of our wonderful listeners. Thanks for joining us again. We're here to serve you breakfast up to 10 o'clock. Today is Tuesday, the 13th day of May 2025. The legislature returns today after their legislative break. What do they call it? Constituency break.
The 13, yeah?
They used to call it, yes, they used
Oh,
to call
okay.
it agriculture break. And yes, so we call it constituency break. So they are returning. The break actually ended yesterday. They are returning today to section, and they are returning at a historic time where the speaker resigned, and they have announced that they will be having new election for speaker today. So I mean, it will be a tense, section today for the first time after returning for the second sitting of the second section of the 55th legislature. So good morning to all of you. Welcome. Let's talk about it this morning. Rickman rule for nearly 8 months in the House of Representatives finally resolved. Like I've said before, negotiation, resolution of conflict is give and take.
Yeah.
So some people are saying, but why are they going for fresh election? I say maybe it was part of the give and take during the negotiations.
Yes.
So and that was one of the demands of
What?
members of the minority or the rule of law caucus.
You say give and take.
Yes, give and take.
For me, I say I salute the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Supreme Court have been respected. Look, we have to respect the court.
Yes, we have to respect.
We have to respect the court.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I put it up and wait here, Maka? Two faces.
Mhm.
Should I put it up or hold it yet?
No, let's give it line up and
Okay, great.
We already starting late, so
yeah. So before the lineup, before David Coty can come out, David, stop. You don't have no voting right. Yeah, you are now elected as a representative, but you became a representative. Yeah, my brother, wonderful country. We love you for that. I'm going to put a picture out for David Coty. I think he was so young.
Okay.
Yes, handsome. The time he went to see Charles Ganget Tiller.
I can just imagine.
Yeah. They didn't blow money to the money they didn't saw in the country. We haven't seen it. Oh man, someone pray for us, man. Yeah. Someone pray for us, man. The money David has seen in his lifetime.
I don't know David was how many years old at that time. So I'm thinking maybe when I reach that age, my own political friend would just call me and just give me my own $50,000 US.
They didn't blow money in the country. Look, David, look, this is the man who I learned from when he say when good things are about to happen.
$50,000 US.
Yeah, till I gain 50K.
Yeah.
David told me, say, when good things coming happen to you, just be laughing. Just laugh happily and know say you're about to receive something great.
Yeah.
Yes. So before Abbas can come up with his health tip, I want to announce Carrie's Eye. This is a partnership with us. Carrie's Eye. Those of you having a little eyesight problem, no need to sit down home.
I think my son need to go there.
Why?
With a computer light.
They give you a problem. They have glasses of all type.
Yeah.
So maybe you can start at your younger age. That when you reach your David age, that you not be using goggles. Yes. Yeah. Yes. She's a real certified medical doctor. Dr. Catherine. So those of you listening up, maybe the kid having some kind of problem. When you look at a computer for long, tears set in the eye, it's better you can prevent it and find a cure before time. Your own is just on the mind. You still see letters here, right? Yeah. Yes, it's on the surface. So all I want you to do, just call Dr. Catherine is Zakarish Eye Care 0775-308595. Yes, very, very much affordable. Don't allow the problem to get too much down, then you can't make it. All right, 0775-308595. 0775-308595. Let's see you have this one to line up.
Yes, so again, thanks to our sponsors, EcoBank Liberia Limited and Orange Liberia. Health tips come out shortly with David Coty this morning, followed by the review of the local dailies as usual. Again, the Liberian National Police, by report, has invited the former Maritime Commissioner Eugene Nangbe for inquiries after he wrote asking for an investigation into the death of former Finance Minister, Chief of Staff Cletus Noah. So we'll talk about that this morning. Disaster Management Agency yet to respond to victims of storm in District 1, Maserati County. This happened around the start of April.
April 3rd.
Yes.
Mhm.
PPCC internal wrangling. What are we hearing? We'll talk about that. And vacancy has been created for Speaker. And after the resignation of Speaker Fonati Kofa, so as our major talking point this morning,
Mhm.
the House of Representatives is going to election today, as announced by the Director of Press,
Mhm.
Robert Haynes, on yesterday. So that's our major point of discussion this morning at 8:45 to 9:20. We open the lines for interaction on our talking points this morning. 9:20 will bring you sports, entertainment, commercials brought to you by EcoBank and Orange Liberia. 9:30 this morning to 10 o'clock. We'll talk about this country very passionately. What is Liberia becoming? Is Liberia becoming a divided country, or is this country divided already? And if yes, what the country stand to benefit?
Mhm.
These are things we'll be talking about for the last 30 minutes on the show, 9:30 to 10 o'clock this morning. In the midst of all, country first. So thanks for joining us this morning. Let's continue up to 10 o'clock. Thank you for joining the TVS.
Great, good lineup, good lineup, good lineup, good lineup. Interestingly, two lawmakers players, called to me, Marka, this morning.
Okay.
I didn't normally receive call from them.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a surprise call. Then I asked a question, a crazy question. I said, "Where are you guys? Is it a national team playing or what? Are you camping?" The man responded, "None of your business." Yes, but we're going to vote today. Let me play this out before Derek Quote can come. I want to play this out. This is the best friend of Derek Quote. Let me see if I can get this going out quickly. This one, 4 5 seconds. Derek, you can place your call right now as I'm playing this.
Above all else, the people must we continue fighting? Yes. Above all else, the people must matter.
Yes,
Yes.
Charles Gangatilla. Above all else, the people matter.
Look, I'm coming to visit you both on Friday. Look, you please my heart always when you play that voice. Oh, yes. Above all else, the people. That's Charles Gunter Taylor.
The people matters.
The people matter. God willing, I will be back. Look, I'll be your guest on Friday morning. I don't know why your churches always please my heart. God willing, I will be back.
So why Charles Little say, the former president will say, above all else, the people matters?
I didn't get that.
Why the president said the people matters?
Oh, yes. When you get to power, it is not about you. It's about the people.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it is dangerous to put overgrown people in power. Overgrown people simply means people who are adults, but they are immature and childish.
Mm-hmm.
You put them in power, you're in trouble. Especially if those overgrown people are also egomaniacs and kleptomaniacs. Then it's even dangerous. When it comes to want to steal, oh no, it even becomes dangerous. So Charles Conger Taylor is simply saying here, above all else, the people, you cannot come to power with one fine share and one khaki stripe. Then after 6 when you got mansions all over, oh come on, then it's not for the people, it's for you. I mean, don't let me preach it this morning, man.
Don't preach it. Don't preach.
But for that voice you just played this morning, I'll be your guest on Friday morning. That's how we used to have our get money out of pocket of green paper. By the time you see one good green note, then you start to laugh.
Money get do what?
Money can do a lot of good things. It can make you laugh like a big boy. Then after that, they 10 grand, your back.
Abbas. I
Bye.
just put on the Facebook. You're sitting along with what's the lady from uh this rehab
Uh,
acupuncture thing, man.
yes,
Oh,
Dada Reed.
Dr. Reeves.
oh,
Yes, I have a beautiful picture of for you, Mrs. Reeves. She says you
oh,
love to be
oh.
called Dr. Reeves. Yeah, yeah, Mrs.
Yeah.
Reeves
Yeah,
up.
yeah. You know, there are a lot of fake doctors in this country today. Many
Oh,
of them. Some came from foreign countries with fake. But the Ministry of Health is working on that now. They got to get them out. Fake doctors. So Dr. Reed is saying to you, I don't want to be called a doctor because I'm not a doctor. I'm a clinician.
okay,
So she's not a doctor, but she knows what doctors do. Yeah.
okay. Yes, great. Let's hear you this morning. Let's hear you this morning. What do you have? Abbas, health tip.
Abbas, I'm here to encourage you to go to the hospital. Now, the Bible says in Psalm 90, verse 10, the days of our years are three score I'll be able to find them
In the meantime,
You gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
yeah,
You gotta get out of
I
here.
gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
get out
Yeah,
of here.
difficulty.
Derek Cote was a regular feature of the health tape. Yeah, he got it. This guy. This is the only man who tell me say, "Well, it's good thing coming to happen to you. Yeah, you see, you're expecting money. Just be happy. Just be laughing." Yes, let's bring you the review of the papers. What's making news from the print media this morning?
Yes, so the first paper this morning is the Inquirer newspaper. The lead story on the front page: will government nullify majority gavel decisions as Kuhn others contend for speakership today is a major
back on the screen. Yes. Let's start out with yesterday we said something about um the former maritime commissioner.
Mhm.
Yes, we also Eugene Nangwe yesterday live. He had a 5, 6, 7 minutes interview with some reporters who are at the headquarters of Liberia National Police. Like I said on yesterday, this is going to drag into a very long investigation. The police invited him. This is just one. You know, um, for you, they're just turning up. The former commissioner, the brother of the late chief of office staff of finance minister, former finance minister Samuel Tuabere, accused Eugene Nambwe with a WhatsApp message, direct WhatsApp text. He texted Eugene and said, "Well, my brother didn't die on natural death. There's a foul play of him, my brother death." That's a message he sent to Eugene Nambwe. So Eugene felt, well, this was not appropriate. This is an allegation against his character. And he went and complained to the Liberia National Police. And like I said on yesterday, like in the George Weah way, and like I
Yeah.
said, George Weah love that thing. And like I said, yeah, look, Eugene should have gone to the court. That's why in a sign mind, because the police station is not a court. Since you have invited the police, this investigation is going to invite other people to be invited. Yes, the police going to do it. The next thing the police will start to ask for now, I'm not rendering judgment for that. They want to see the exchange of text messages all along between uh, Noah from the man who died. If he had a conversation before with Eugene, now the police will start to ask for all of this information. If possible, the police could get to one of the GSN company. Let me see the call log of them. Yes, it's possible. So when you hold the rope hold the bush in Liberian parable. So for me, I still feel that this allegation against Eugene, I'm not rendering judgment. No, I'm saying that if he feels that the men have accused him, he should have gone to the court instead of going to the Liberian National Police. The police going to carry on that. Now they're asking the funeral home, don't touch the body. Don't touch the body. The body needs to have an autopsy. Okay, whether there is a foul play. So after the autopsy, who knows what next? And this is what's going to happen. So as well, Eugene and Marka, man, just passing through, man.
Yeah, just passing through. But if that is what the Noah family wants, then that's it. I don't know what are the content of the allegations that were made against Eugene and others by Tozo, King Tozo, who is said to be the brother of the late Cletus Noah. Um, what the allegations were. I think the family should be the one. If they are accusing anyone, they should be the one to maybe alert the police for the police to start an investigation. But if for any reason someone accuses me and I know maybe they don't have any or evidence, or I know that I'm innocent or whatever they are accusing me of, I think I should go to court. Like you mentioned earlier, I think I should go to court. So what does Eugene want the police to investigate? Is it to say, well, Toso said your hand is into, I mean, you are somehow linked to the death of Cletus, and you need to explain what your involvement, what do you know about the death, and all of that. But again, if somebody accuses you of a crime that you know you did not commit, you can go to court. However, it is also within the authority of the police to investigate some of these things. So the police investigation will be premised on Nangwe's complaint. Yes, Nangwe's complaint. Whether they will ask Tozo now to present evidence to prove his claims against Nangwe. But again, someone will say, well, if Tozo has evidence, he should be presenting it at a trial.
Yeah,
in court.
but those didn't go to the police. Instead, he sent a direct WhatsApp to Eugene.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Eugene is saying that, well, if he's offended by that and the police should investigate, I think Eugene should be going to court, so that Ken Tozo can go to court to trial and present his evidence against Eugene, and then the court can make a decision. So it means that it's like Eugene Nangwe is taking a case backward one step, because the police will have to complete investigation. I don't know whether it is out of the police investigation that the police will draw an indictment, or who's going to draw the indictment
That's why I said the
to
police
take who
is
to court.
the police, not a courthouse.
So
Yeah,
I don't know whether after the police investigation, then Eugene will now file a lawsuit against Tozo, or the Noah's family will take a lawsuit against um Eugene,
Uh-huh.
or whether the state will start now to prosecute, because if it comes to whether murder or manslaughter, whatever capital offense it will be, then it will be the state now to prosecute.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is the kind of complex situation it is. Yes. So I think to make the whole thing short, Eugene was just going to court, file a lawsuit against Ken Tozo for accusing him wrongly.
So that it's a malicious allegation.
Yes, so that Tozo can go to court and provide evidence that the claim he's making against Eugene, these are my evidence. So you understand?
That's it. That's how it should be.
I mean, this is why it is. The police know what to do best.
Yeah. So the police too could drag this for a very long time and say, okay, we investigate the matter. Yeah. Eugene, bring your phone.
But why are you afraid of the dragging now?
No, because when
you want Cletus not to have his befitting burial, See, right now the police have ordered that the funeral home should not carry on any embalmment.
Yeah, there will be autopsy.
So you see now, so it may lead to autopsy and all of that. Well, that's what it is. Let's find a fact for the investigation.
Great. Let's find a fact for the investigation. On yesterday, I want you to read this letter. Let's put this up. Librarians are so concerned. Your good morning day is youth versus us this morning. Yes. I know 10 o'clock, most of the lawmakers will be driving. I've been told most of them will be driving by 9 o'clock this morning. But let's start off for the person who resigned on yesterday. Yes. We'll say goodbye after close to eight months. Yes. The Rigban rule. This is the communication. This is Fonanti Kofa resignation. I hope I will put this up on the screen. Those of you watching will be able to see as Marka reads Fonanti resignation.
Yes.
So not more than 3 paragraphs.
Yes.
Yes.
It's from the office of the Speaker, May 12, 2025. Seyon, Chief Clerk, House of Representatives, 55th National Legislature, Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia. The reference letter of resignation. Dear Honorable Seyon, please inform the members of my resignation from the office of Speaker effective 12 noon today. In accordance with the Constitution and our rules, Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler will become presiding officer and acting speaker until a new speaker is elected. Please convey to the members my warmest regards and deepest gratitude for having elected me to serve the Liberian people in this capacity. Respectfully, J. Fonati Kofa, Councilor at Law, Representative, Grand Crew, District Number 2.
Okay.
Yes, this is
so he's not representative now.
Yeah.
Representative Fonanti Kofa.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. After 12 o'clock now, start to call him Representative Fonanti Kofa.
Yes.
Great. So
and we can respectfully refer to him as former speaker.
Former speaker. Yes. I have the pictures of all of the former speaker.
Okay.
Yeah. Just someone sent me Richard Kuhn that said moving from there. Richard Kuhn never was speaker. Yes. He was a representative. But let's go to this.
Why keep hearing about Richard Kuhn's resignation? Did you find any letter of resignation for Richard Kuhn?
He was not speaker, so if he even resigned.
But why are people talking about resignation?
Richard Kuhn resignation?
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, but I haven't been able to see any letter
of his resignation.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, he's my district representative, in fact. Yeah, District 11. Let's put up this. Respect for this. This is let's read. I want you to go to the Facebook. Yes. Let's read what we'll have the Chief Justice. We'll try to give some sanity here. Let's have a high respect for our court. Then we'll talk about the election on today. We want to drive the public step by step. This is the higher decision body of our land. When the Supreme Court rules, it rules. The rules are not to be banned. All right. This is the Chief Justice. Can you see that?
Yes.
Let's see. Manage your weight.
Yeah, I will
For then
try.
you put Dr. Catherine if your eye giving problem.
I will try. So it's in court said that the conclusion of the Supreme Court opinion
saying of our own judgment right here. So you have Musa Belete and that of Richard Kuhn. Richard Kuhn. Musa, one Lord make us say you're dreaming. In your dream, you're doing the Musa Richard. Musa. Yeah. So the guy said he was dreaming. I said, what happened? He said, in your dream, was just like Musa Belete, Richard Kuhn. Musa Belete, Richard Kuhn. I said, what happened? That Tita told you playing or what? Many money more. He said, no, we got going to fourth. So these are the two names here. So far, so good. By 10 o'clock this morning, Bob Bounce, the decision will be made. So out of the 73, we have 4 lawmakers are out. Let's just read it out to the public. The people of Magibi, Emmanuel Yai is outside. Understanding he's not well.
Okay.
Yes, want you to recover. Jeremiah Slogan coming out from the US. He is in Accra now. We can confirm. Yes, Steve Tikwa is also outside, and of course Samuel Koga. So all of the 73, 4 are out. Let's see the lawmakers who will be voting today. Let's start from Monserrado County, and let's do it in from Monserrado all the way.
Yeah, so from Monserrado, District 1, Rugiatu Barry, Seku Cannon, we have Sumo Marba, Marka Thomas.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, Marka. If you love me, you listening to us this morning, we require just say present. We're trying to find some corner this morning. If you're driving, listening up to us, just answer a present. If you call your name, yeah, let's start up again. Yes.
Yeah, Rugiatu Barry, Seku Cannon of District 2, District 3, Small Mobile. We're in Monserrado now. Yes, District 4, Michael Thomas, District 5, Priscilla Cooper, District 6, Summer Enders, District 7, Emmanuel Dan, District 8, Prince Torres, District 9, Frank Safoko, District 10, Yeka Koluba, District 11, Richard Kuhn, one of the candidates.
Okay.
District 12, Jerry Yokba, District 13, Edward Flomo, 14, Kakula Muka Kamara, 15, Abu Kamara, 16, Dixon Sibo, 17, Bena Benson, and in Nimba, District 1, Summer Brown, District 2, Nyan Flomo, District 3, Neka Gay, District 4, Ernest Marcier, District 5,
District 5.
District 5, Koga. So Koga is
Koga out.
Yeah, senator now.
Yeah. So
yes, and District 6, Dawan Bluke out.
Okay.
District 7, Musa Ability, the other candidate. District 8, Semiana. District 9, Tawumbe. And then we in River G.
Yeah.
District 1, Alexander Poor. I wish I would call that parties. But anyway.
You won't call parties?
Yeah.
So but if you didn't answering person already.
Yeah, okay. So the other people in that I'll call that party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, be cheating. They say that minority
okay, that'll go straight.
So you want start war?
No, okay, that's
good. Yeah, forget about party. Okay. This time no party loyalty.
Yeah, okay. River G District 1, Alexander Paul, District 2, Aze Chodople, War, District 3, Johnson Williams, and then River says Alex Grant and Steve Tikwa, Sino Thomas Romeo Quia, Samson Wea, and District 3, Sino Alex Noah. That's why they have the Sapo National Park.
Yeah, National Park.
Yeah. Then Bommy. Obadiah Vanning, District 1, Mana Bishop Johnson, District 2, Sempi Jala, District 3, and in Bon County, Prince Quena, District 1, James Cole, District 2, J. Marvin Cole, District 3, Rawa Wumbe, District 4, District 5, Eugene Colley, Bong District 6, Moima Briggs Mensa, District 7, Fode Fambule, and then Bapolu, District 1, Zina A. Norman, District 2, Luther Collins, District 3, Mustafa Wariti, and that's Grand Bassa, Isaac Banning, District 1, J. Clarence Banks, District 2, District 3, Matthew Joe, District 4, Alfred Flomo, District 5, Thomas Goshua, and in Grand Cape Mount County, District 1, Bentu Masale, District 2, Mohammed Dosi, District 3, Wese Suni Fekai, and Grand Jida, District 1, Jeremiah Sokan, and District 2, Marie Johnson, District 3, Jacob Debbie. And in Grand Crew, District 1, Nathaniel Bawe, District 2, Jonathan Fonati Kofa, in Lofa, District 1, Thomas P. Fala, District 2, Julie Fatoma Wea, District 3, Momo Sefa Poto, District 4, Gisi Collins, District 5, Augustine Chiwolo, and in Margibi County District 1, Roland Opi Kopa. Ah, the other lawmaker, I haven't heard him say anything in my life.
Obikobo.
Yes. District 2, Ava Jones. District 3, Ellen Ator Rare. District 4, Emmanuel Yah, who is said to be out of the country. District 5, Clarence Gar. District 1, Maryland, P. Mark Jury. District 2, Anthony Williams. And District 3, Austin Taylor. Yes, that's what we got.
Okay, so far so good.
I
Yes.
hope you guys answer present.
Yeah, answer present mean you do some invalid votes.
Invalid
Yeah,
votes.
so lawmakers will do invalid votes. I know. This time around, the voting is not going to do present anything. It's a secret ballot.
Mhm.
Yeah, secret ballot voting today at 10 o'clock today. So Representative Musa Hassan Ability of District 7 Nima County want to wish you best of luck. Richard Kwan also want to wish you the best of luck. You know, as a media, we have no voting rights, right? You do your best of lobbying among yourself. You know, folks, if you see the leadership ability of In Musa Ability, you know, make that wise decision to elect him as Speaker of the House. The same thing as Kun. You know, so this have gone down to, for the record sake, Richard Kun had never been a speaker. Yes, I want to say this out. To borrow history, remember us. You know, those are always in the classroom teaching. Would not consider Richard Kun as a speaker, but he's a lawmaker. He's my district representative, right? Love it well with your colleagues. You know, all you know yourself very, very well. These are all colleagues, man. Your chat room this morning, I've been told the chat room of the 55th is so hot.
Yeah, that campaign.
Yeah,
Campaign,
they-
that online campaign.
Online campaign back and forth. And some of y'all, you know, you don't already know who's going to vote for. Let this long rigmarole matter rest finally. And Fonanti Kofa, I want to say that to you. You know, I've never, you know, met Fonanti one-to-one before.
Mhm.
Yes, I've seen Fonanti from a distance, not impressive. Thanks for, you know, standing your ground and respecting today. People respect our laws. They will respect the court. So if the ordinary man is listening today, will say yes, we'll have respect for the Supreme Court. The court must be respected. You go out there and vote at 10 o'clock this morning. Eh?
Yes, you're going vote.
The result will come
And
out. Uh-huh.
yes, you know, like I said initially, this entire crisis, some people said that even the former president of the Liberal Council of Churches
Mhm.
mentioned that there were going to be some level of political resolution to this crisis in the House of Representatives. But the good thing was that it was important to have sought the opinion of the Supreme Court
Mhm.
because there were constitutional issues also involved. While it was legal and at the same time political, the constitutional issues raised
Mhm.
must have been answered through an opinion of the Supreme Court,
Mhm.
which was done. So we appreciate the Supreme Court for that. And also that the interventions that were made from different sectors, including the elders, including different parties, that led now to where we are.
Mhm.
Because you and I know in the past week there were reports of meeting where there were several, you know, proposals even made by the COFA block, including the fact that people whose salaries and benefits were held should
Mhm.
be paid. So that was from where people started saying about people taking money. So the negotiation was that okay, Speaker Kofa will step aside, but then his colleagues,
Mhm.
the removal, as the Supreme Court has said, was not appropriate, was not legal. Therefore, using that authority that they took, they hijacked
Mhm.
to suspend people, withhold their salaries and all of that, let these people's salaries and benefits being given. So that was part of the give and take that I continue to talk about. So again, the give and take was they are going to pay these people benefits, and then the speaker will resign. And another one is there must be an election. Rachel Kuhn cannot remain speaker after the resignation of Kofa.
Yeah.
So that was also, yes, reasonable, very logical and accepted that yes, Richard Kuhn will allow for an election to go on. So that there we are today, there's going to be an election. So that was all the give and take. But other people, when they say, oh, Richard Kuhn is going to an election, say, but why is he going to election when he has been claiming to be speaker all along? So see, these are some of the embarrassing things about this entire situation. And others will say, well, we have placed that behind, let's move forward. Yes, I agree. But these are some of the embarrassing things. But in politics, there's politicians are shameless anyway. Yes. And so I'm sorry to say that But some of them get real half face. They do the thing and they don't know how they expect the people to take them. But today we don't have voting rights. So members of the legislature, especially the House of Representatives, those present will go and vote today.
Yes. So no amount of bloggers. I'm seeing a lot of bloggers writing, posting.
You tell people here also now. You tell people no.
You have no
anywhere.
voting right.
You just being disrespectful to leaders.
Even if you in government, you're a minister, you're a managing director, you have no voting
So
right.
you just being disrespectful to people that you can meet on a daily basis.
That's all. That's all.
It is wrong.
That's all.
You telling people here upside down, using all kind of words on people, denigrating words on leaders. These same people that you meet all of the time. I mean, we cannot do democracy with disrespect. We cannot do politics with too much hate and division. And we think we can move this country anywhere.
Great. 9:05. Is it 9:05? No, a minute down. 9 o'clock. 1 minute down. 9 o'clock. Let's get the reaction from the public this morning. This is the breakfast show. You know the big thing about it. Yes. Take your personal feelings on it. You don't have voting right. Trust me, no lawmaker is going to call this morning. No. You know, this whole majority and minority blog thing, you know, we made some of our friends and lawmakers, so some of them don't call.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you know,
and we'll be on our land professionally.
That's how things, that's how things will be.
Yeah.
You know, like I've always told you, if certain food you are not called to eat, don't worry about it. Maybe that food get poison inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
You never learn anything learn that one from the son of the late Baptist deacon.
Correct.
Any food that they didn't call you to eat, don't regret that they didn't call you to eat that food. Maybe poison inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're right about that. Great. This is the breakfast show 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. I'm saying look, people don't play with death news easily. You stop sending me this Oyinema, there's something. Yes, you don't speculate about someone death news. No. Let's get the lines activated.
Yes, call 0770202579, 0770202579. The first caller is here. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is David. I'm from Mauritius, and I call you from Bomber this morning.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me say good morning to former Speaker Jay from Ecofa. We know he stood his ground by standing on the side of the Constitution. He gave us hope. We that are follower of politicians, I think we should learn from his step and his record right now. And then I'm disappointed that with the radio call, I claim to be speaker is now contesting for the position so that they resign.
That part of the give and take. Now they say if you want for this man to resign, then you're set to you should allow for us to go to a new election. He had to agree.
And the sorry of the labor the guy that was suspended illegally that he couldn't majority plan. You know, this country we just have to just move forward as the people in the country to have everything all unite. But it will just depend on the people at that capital building. We are going nowhere.
Okay, thank you. It will depend on the people at the capital. We're going nowhere. But are the people making key decisions for us in this country now? So they must do the right thing. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka. Good morning, Oli. And yes, I'm not how I call my MS for a team this morning. Marka, let me appreciate you and you this morning when you come to Western Pony, our capital here today. And I ask our leader. Yeah, our country, not thinking about individual. Liberia is bigger than every people in the house. We stood under the arena, under the song to 11 people. But for the past 7 days, 7 more, you can have wasted our time and the government is not for we are not feeling the impact. But please go and put your country anybody away. We need to bring our house together. They want to move the country because we have suffered so much and we for the program for paying policy when it comes to upgrade our country in this place. Thank you so much this morning.
Thank you for joining. Call 0770202579. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill.
Good morning.
I'm Richmond Vega. You always say, Marka, in every common resolution you have to get and take. Then what I agree with the new afraid letter was speaker. But my advice is when we could be on mobility or on the first thing is to United House, if you have been do our suspend and our chief to restore everything and move your country forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining. Good morning.
Yeah, Marka, morning.
Please move away from your monitor or
Chief.
go ahead.
Okay, thank you. This is Nelson Fuka calling from Morovia. Uh, thank God the impact of the horse have reached its climax, which is welcoming and laudable. And I pray that the boy from the Commonwealth County, Richard Nugget Cole from Sano County, my kinsman will win today. Probably will be the elected speaker.
No, so you're never a
Okay.
speaker before.
Yeah, imagine
So,
the
so, 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 so,
proper
so
speaker.
someone tell me Richard could be sued for signing all of the document as speaker.
Mm.
No,
Now,
no,
man,
no.
the political give and take, man, there. The political give and take.
Yes. Let's see if we can pick another call on the
Yeah.
line 0770-153-265. Morning.
You, Marka, morning to you people and good morning to the Liberian people. This is incoming representative Milton Yoko.
Milton Yoko, you have no voting right, man.
I can vote now, but 2029 I'll be voting. 2029, you know that on you. I'll be voting for Speaker 2029 on you. I can't wait for 2029 to reach so we can change this country. Our country cannot be the way it is. We pray for the two people that are going for election. But you know the question I was asking the morning on you? If Pradeep Kopa was not speaker according to what they told us, and Rachel Kun was the speaker, then why is he going for speaker election? Because only Pradeep resigned, and he said we have two speakers. So how can the other speaker do going for election again? That one understand. So even if Mr. Belete does not win, what I'm happy for, at least there are many in Liberia that can stand up and fight battle. And that's one of the things we pray for in this country, that people should not continue to have 100 position. Freely. You should work for it. So I must applaud Mr. Belete to stand up as a man to say he will contest against the ruling party so that they can find the winner of that speakership in our house. The thing that Mr. Belete has done to be brave enough to stand in that, nobody can easily do it like Liberia. So that alone, I want to thank you for it. And I want to thank you, congratulations in advance. And also, like you said, if Richard could become the speaker the proper way now, we will still honor him. But I am saying the sugar will not really be in the tea because that sugar has wasted on the floor. So if you put it in the tea, it cannot be tea sweet. Thank you very much.
Milton Yoko, incoming lawmaker.
Yes. So you have
Yeah, sorry.
okay.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, hold on, Reverend. Hold on, Pastor
Okay,
Lucky,
so
hold
so
on.
so I could have an error. So let's respect the error of the land. I could wait. Hold on, sorry about that. Let's pick up Reverend. Yes. Let's show some respect here. Go ahead, Reverend Lucky.
Thank you. I respect you too. Listen, good morning to you both.
Morning.
You know, for Nati Kofa has set a huge example for our country. He went after what he believed was right, and he got it. He was made the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And after all, he resigned to give Liberia the chance to move forward. I pray and hope that Mr. Cohn will do the same. If he really loves Liberia and his party, let him understand that he needs to get out of the way so that they can have election there, and Liberia will be happy. Lastly, I want to blame the Supreme Court to an extent. They shouldn't have let this thing to drag on and on and on when they are the interpreters of the law. They could have made it clear. Even ECOWAS visited Liberia and spoke to the people of the House of Representatives. It still didn't work. And the Supreme Court had the decision right in their hands. So they didn't do well by us. And
So when you said you want Rachel Kun to get out of the way, I don't know what you mean. Though he has given him for a new
so they can start the election process.
Yeah, so he's one of the candidates in the election today.
He's contesting.
Yeah, but they've been calling him the speaker.
No, he's not
No,
speaker.
he can be speaker and he running again.
No,
But
he's
a
not
candidate
speaker.
now.
He's a candidate.
Okay, so there we go. If that's the case, hey, I throw my hat in there too.
Okay.
All right.
So much. God bless you for the program.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Aqua Boy, thanks for respecting the editor. Thanks for holding on. Morning.
Morning, O'Neill. A pleasure good morning to Marka and as well as the People's Lawmaker and Musa Asante. O'Neill Marka this morning, I want to commend former Speaker Jim for Nati Kofa. You know, some of us we saw this thing from afar and we felt and we believe I think that former speaker was proceeding rightly. And from all indications on you, the way things are going, we can safely see that former speaker for Kofa won the battle. That battle that was fought for a very long time, we can see safely that former speaker for Kofa won the battle. But all I can say, I don't have the voting right in the house. O'Neill, I want to use your platform this morning to call all our lawmakers, those who have the constitutional voting right to elect a new speaker, not to elect Rachel Cole as speaker. I say this to say because Rachel Cole supporting himself as speaker, forcing his way as speaker in the House of Legislature, there were a lot of damages that this country went through. Lots and lots of damages. If Representative Cole knew fully well he and his team were not proceeding rightly, why they kept holding on to this thing? Why they kept holding on to this thing until the country experienced damages to an extent where we even struggled how to repair some of those damages? Why he kept on going? So he knew fully well they were not proceeding wrongly, evident by the fact that he had agreed to an election. So he knew fully well they were not proceeding rightly. So if they were not proceeding rightly, why they kept the country hostage for 3, 4, 5 hours? Why? So I don't want any lawmaker who loves this country. You will not see why Rachel Cole did and you vote for him. If you vote for him, it means you simply appreciating him for causing chaos and taking this country backward. Nobody, no lawmaker should vote for Rachel Cole. Rather, I prefer them to vote for Musa Hassan as the new speaker of the House of the 56th Legislature. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Yes, they
Yes.
talk. We listen. We don't have voting right. We
Good
just
morning.
listening. Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
Thank you for the show. This morning, no, that brand for the yellow looking at phone, you will be laughing all the time. You know, our yesterday to say Musa, the speakers are resigned, and today Rachel Cole is contesting. Yes, it's a shame to the lawmakers. They'll tell you the first it's a shame to the majority black who was elected. There's a rule again, you know, they got to chair that can get anybody for the sound. They say they want to they have to change that law. If they not change the law, any speaker that will come tomorrow, you'll be affected anyway. The other people are affected today. Because they will just get together, what did they say? Without all you probably are interested tomorrow, you get the same ID, you can regulation. So they are the same lawmaker for the speaker because they say they were majority of politics, they can have only because they have speaker. So that's what Rejeko they say. Now when they say lawmaker to the Senate, they go for election. They are the problem for the people. So it's a shit to them. Thank you for that.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, mother.
Okay. Sorry. Good morning.
Feedback terrible.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Marka. Good morning, Tony. How are you doing this
I
morning?
thought you're coming speaker on you.
Go ahead.
I just kill it, man. Yeah.
Just so Fremont, I join you from Providence this morning. You know, let me say this: the issue about the speaker, let's stop holding and pulling. They've been asked to contest. The idea here, Kofa has resigned, and Kofa did not set nothing better as a legacy when it comes to the resignation or the legislature. Nothing. Because what you did is not something you are not the first person. It had been done twice before even you. So what did you said? You should have done it the ever since to stop holding the country hostage. You know how many people were denied for drugs because of you holding the country? You know how many people was denied from entering to sit in school? You know how many person you say you resign? It's been later. You have said no record. You just create more harm for the country than good. Thank you. Also, I wish Honorable Rachel Kuhn is success.
Okay. Now on the road. Good morning.
Thank you, Martha. Let me say good morning to people on this route. There is a fault of principle like it. So, let me borrow this saying from the former senator from my Gibi, Honorable Oscar Cooper, at the time the impeachment Saka went through because he was supporting Cabinet General, the former Associate Justice at that time. The next day after he got impeached, when Abraham Johnson we had at the time called him and he said, "Oh, Senator, you got defeated. You got defeated." The man said, "No, we were not defeated, but the constitution was defeated." So yesterday, I think the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, Article 66, that the Supreme Court is the final arbiter of all constitutional issue, and when they gave their opinion should be respected. I think they got defeated. I'm disappointed highly, the former speaker. When you stand for something, like I was telling somebody, I said, if it were Honorable Musa Bedite, until Muhammad, even if Muhammad resurrect, he will not resign. Because the issue is clear. The Supreme Court has said in their recent opinion that all of those things that people did, they were operating ultra-virally until they bring that motion on the floor, the motion be tested. You are still the speaker, no matter what it takes. They left with them now, and they ran back to the Supreme Court for another re-argument of the case. The Supreme Court should have come out again with another ruling and send you people back. What legacy have you said now? So you are proving that in the midst of the Supreme Court ruling to say you are a legitimate speaker and your police are there supporting you, you said you will not bow down to pressure. If you wanted to resign, why you couldn't resign from the initial stage? So all of those things he was saying in his press conference yesterday were just making more. He said, well, I don't want to use the word cover, but others are classifying to be that. He's a lawyer, he's a legal luminary. It happened to the late trustee. He stood his ground and he said that we will go to court no matter what it takes. Today, any electoral issue, you see people running to court to seek redress. So speaker fanatic former speaker, what the legacy he left? It means that if today or if
a legacy is that when people want to remove speaker, they should do it in line with Article 33 and Article 49.
So for what he said now, for what he approving me, you need no Article 49. The only thing you need, just need quorum. When you get quorum, you can remove anybody, and you think Supreme Court will be there to entertain anything for emanating from the House of Representatives when it comes to that conflict, because they feel that if even they come up with their opinion, the person that opinion favor will still bow down to the pressure of his colleagues. Then why should go there when they say, oh, 12 hours, why you couldn't resign at time? You went for redress and you give in your favor. The people did not get it to tell to entertain my motion.
Thank you. Thank you.
They talk, we listen, we'll appeal to Naomi a little bit until 9:30 this morning. Yes, please. Yes.
Good morning, Mara.
Good morning.
This is Alvin from Weaver Community. Marka, I listen to you and on you. I listen to the station. You just squarely said that some Kuga will not take part in the election. And I listen to George Maduba. He said, because the reason why I try to buy into him, because he's a lawyer, he said for the fact that you have been elected, certificate, but you're not been indoctrinated at the Senate. You still take the salary of a representative. You still you enjoy the immunity of a representative.
This man, I may not know clearly the legal provisions backing such move, because the matter of fact, for the fact that this man was elected and certificated, how can he still participate in the House of Representatives?
So that's what I'm opposed to him by law. He said when Kum was elected as vice president in 2020, he fought for yoga. So my argument is that until the Senate can convert and indoctrinate and take a seat, he will become a full fellow of the Senate. Until that, he has the right to vote.
So when you are certificated, or you are elected as certificated, are you not senator yet?
You still senator until you can be indoctrinated.
No man, no man.
You mean inducted, man?
Koga should not be voting, man. Koga should not be voting, man. Koga is already senator.
We will follow the legality of that and see, Arvin, but thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch and see what the rule says. Good morning.
And Marka Davis in studio. Yeah, they fast through command. Yeah, I do join you for on the ambience of the rescue for soldier.
Fasu, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys, thank you very much for the fascinating talking point. But I think on the issue I have to do with whether Koga will participate in the the speakership election, I think it's something. It's a legal issue. But I think he has not been inducted by the Senate. So so I think he will participate in the election. Yeah, he will participate because he has not been inducted. I think according to one or two provisions of the law, they talk about when you are inducted, then as a lawmaker you cannot participate. You cannot participate, but on the program not being inducted. So I think he's not in conflict. You'll not be in conflict with the law when you do vote in the upcoming.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka Davis. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the man who born one ticket visited 2 countries when you around.
Oh,
This is the father of Virginia, the father of grandfather, and the future of the True Breakfast Show.
someone been have a good morning there, right?
Yeah, but one ticket, there's three. Not three or not two. The man went Freetown, he went Lagos, before coming back to Ghana.
Go ahead, man. What's up? Go ahead.
Thank you, Marka. This morning, there's a video see Marka on you. I usually tell the video that I have no care voting for this president. Look, the president brother is a very wise man. The mentality on tape, everyone was looking at this country, he said, "Let's go on with your normal businesses. Don't be declared as a normal political issue." And today, all about the green house and what the president is doing. So this morning, I want to wish the two contestants well. They are all two good people. A son of Nima, and your representative for the district on you. But I want to wish the two of them well. For my question, before I leave the land back on you, what people, even though the issue are the ones that are very resolved, not the president on the election score today, but what because of all of those things that have been damaged? What because of the drain of the capital, people better lasting offices, all the things that happen, what because of it? After everything has been resolved. So
Okay, thank you. So a lawmaker just sent me a WhatsApp message. I'm not calling it lawmaker name. I'm so in question that I'm asking, will Samuel Koga vote? The lawmaker said no. Yes, the lawmaker said no. Let's pick up this call on the line. This is Women Smith. Women, good morning. It's been a while. Good morning to you, Women Smith.
Morning, O'Neill. Good morning to the listening audience.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead. The speaker should be lecture on 10 o'clock today in about less than 30 minutes or 45 minutes from now.
Yeah, let me thank the Supreme Court of Liberia for rescuing our country. We're experiencing anarchy, and the Supreme Court distinguished itself as the most distinguished branch of government, where the legislature and executive fail us. Let me also thank the Rule of Law Caucus for standing on the side of the rule of law. Let me commend the chairman, Honorable Musa Belede, for standing on the side of the rule of law when our country was at a crossroad where there were people determined and willing to depart from the Constitution of Liberia, thereby making our country a lawless country, and saving our country from a national and international environment where we will have quote unquote two speakers. Nowhere in the world you got two speakers in the House of Parliament. And so on that note, the ruling from the Supreme Court has set the country into motion. And of course, the fact that I'm told that Mr. Kuhn has an interest in running today, send a clear warning to him that there's no backdoor to the speakership, there's no backdoor to the Constitution, and the fact that all of his activities for the last 4 months have been unlawful with respect to the conduct of the legislature. It's only fair that he stays away from the process. He has ruined the repetition in terms of upholding the law, and so he should not be trusted, should not be given a chance. That's a betrayal of public trust. A lawmaker cannot be a lawbreaker. And so I think it's fair to support the candidate of the Rule of Law Caucus in Honorable Musa Hassan Belede. So they've shown that the rule of law will be upheld, and uphold while they are presiding in session from time to time. That's what we need only. When you have a country where there is no law, you have anarchy and chaos. We cannot afford that. We came from a situation where our country was declared a failed state because of a useless civil unrest in our country. We had to go through the history completion uh, capitalism now for people to be attending deliberately, willfully, intentionally take us back to the dark days. It's something we must not accept, we must not into. Uh, it's important that
go for election and then and put your new speaker on board. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, let's speak up. Dr. Pee Wee Sando will bring us post shortly. Good morning.
Yeah, O'Neill, good morning. And immediately good morning to Marka. Good morning to the people of station number one.
Mhm.
My concern have to do with the election today. To me, what the rush? You know, yesterday the speaker just resigned yesterday, and today we talking about
You call that rushing?
rush because that the C4G election they have that brought Reggie Kundo power. Today we're having a C4G election again. What a rush! I think the best thing they could do the way the speaker resigned yesterday, they said that it has some reflection where they went wrong, try to work on some other thing, but they having another 4G election today. Maybe at the end of the day, will maybe come back to the city because if they do it good, somebody will take them to court. We're talking about Coca. Some people say you will participate to the process. Some people say no, you don't have the right. And for me, in my layman honor said the law is just reasoning. They may have been elected as senator already. So why you going to all that again to contest?
Okay.
That
Yeah,
vote is
yeah, it may be elected already.
I
Yeah,
mean, the law said are common sense.
yeah.
And well, I think Okay, what happened said the Supreme Court is also responsible for all of the who are put if they could do the thing ever saying then by now with all of the thing. But they allow the thing to spread to the extent today they tell you that Kofa is the legitimate people now he has resigned. They will have a 4G election today. So it's very surprising. Thank you for the
Thank you. Yes, I meant to call one of the lawmakers. I mean, so maybe election will not start at 10 o'clock. Normally, like bro, 10 o'clock is 11 o'clock. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so I want to see this Koga issue of voting. I mean, a lot of people concerned about whether Koga is going to vote or not. Yes. So, your honorable, you have the tact, you have the right to call. You can call if you're a lawmaker, you can call. Yes, it's good that people want to know whether Koka is going to vote or not. What does the election law says? All right. Once he's certificated by National Elections Commission, do he still see himself as a representative, or Koka sees himself as a senator? You know. Sitting lawmaker. Good morning. Morning. Oh, yes. I'm calling lawmaker now. Hey. Yeah.
4G election. So
So who said that was
the people,
eh?
the people said they have the period of 90 days to conduct election. So from day one of the 90 days, they can conduct election.
Yeah, man, stop calling. I'm trying to call your stuff. You're calling the regular line.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
And let's say good morning to the people of the people of the Republic of Nigeria. This is the voice of nobody in joy. And this morning, I want to express my dissatisfaction. And let me just say this. Why would the national legislature fight for country in this form of mine? I mean that they hold this country for the past 7 months. And then the legal thing that was done for the two speakers to refuse themselves and they have been done now. Then why would they are breaking all of the law? They are lawyers and then they want the country to be in a position that it is not in. How can we have a loaded country, our representatives that do not obey the law, the rule of the country, and then they want the citizens and the judicial system to be in place? This is absurd. It shouldn't be. It cannot be. We will not listen to this, and we don't want a speaker.
Okay.
Okay. All right, great. So according to our elections law, this is one of the lawmakers, I think is in chambers already. He said, according to our election law, he was certificated, speaking with Samuel Kogan, he was certificated by NEC as a senator of Nimba. He is no longer occupying the position as a representative. All right, so
I mean, that thing is just logically
yeah,
clear.
man,
So
clear, man. Yeah,
I mean, cook there on the logic they preaching there.
yeah, man. I mean, it's already a senator. Why would you want to come down and vote?
You're quoting one former lawmaker who he says is a lawyer, so he's right.
Yeah, man. Already a senator. I was senator.
Senator come back and go for any House of Representatives.
So if there is an election in the House of Senate, you think Coca don't have a voting right? You do have a voting right immediately. Let's pick this president up. We'll bring us post shortly with Ansu. Yes. Morning. Good morning.
You know, I listened to what Marka put in the leader here or something. I think when the leader become lawless, it's just a laboratory of correct to something.
Yeah, I'll tell you that one, man. Why are just telling people here or something all in the place?
Yeah.
When some friends speaking about non-laboratory, we're not even sitting where we should be. I didn't really only upside down with the blood into the head before I leave. If you know what we done, you know, I just put the next government out come up. 5,000 people will prosecute Richard for presiding over our country. And if our president Marka, I would stop all his legal advisors around him because they misled him. And today we are in the world we are into. We are yet to get our folk in Africa in the world. Thank you.
Okay.
And we wish the honorable Benedict all the best.
Okay. All right. This person. Morning.
Good morning, Veteran O'Neill. And let me say good morning to our Marka and as well to those following the broadcast.
So you call to give us feedback. They're gonna say your credit finish. Anyway.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, finally. Good morning.
Finally.
Finally.
Good morning,
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is
Trustee Cooper and Coburn to Borough Caulfield. Marka, when a political party has chosen for herself removing speaker politically, and that has become its trademark, there is a need for someone to stand out against that kind of thing. There were some of us stood up when United Party decided to remove Speaker Kofa politically because that has become a trademark. Anytime United Party comes to power, they always want to remove Speaker politically. So they have
Because they're not legislatively strong.
they have made that their national political trademark. So we want to say kudos to Kofa. Those are all that stood by the rule of law. For me, I'm not a sedition, but this thing was not about party revenue. And Marka, it was about nationalism, it was about patriotism, it was about strengthening the rule of law because the guardian of politics is the rule of law, Marka. Without politics, without rule of law, there's nothing called politics either. Because it is the rule of law that is sitting as leaders. So I think we have set a new record. This way we remember Kofa and remember some of us that was stealing. And I think the election, for wins, but some of the right things are done. We don't improve that. On the initial stage, we didn't appear. Instead, we were there. We told them that there are procedural errors and they needed to do the right thing. Thank God that we are about now to do the right thing. The only fact is that who pay for the damages that have been caused to the nation? Because they God will take the fast salary and they will not pay and the penalty measure. So we the citizens and suffer.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, they talk, we listen. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for all of your calls this morning. And we sincerely want to wish the two candidates the best of luck. We're playing our role as a professional journalist, right? If Musa wins the election, we want to wish you best of luck. If let's say Fonati, if Rachel Cool wins the election, we want to wish you the best of luck. So let us long-standing rigmarole finally lay to rest. We want to wish the two candidates and all, of course, all of the voting lawmakers, other from 73. 69 are going to vote. Emmanuel Ya is outside our country. Jeremiah Slogan stay outside. Steve Tikwa outside, and Samuel Koga, who is a senator now, they are not going to be voting, right? So the three of them, Steve, Jeremiah, Emmanuel Ya, they are out of the country. Samuel Koga is an elected senator of Nima County. So all of the 73, 69 are going to be voting on this morning. Want to say thank you so much. Wish you the best of luck. Those of you don't have voting right. I'm seeing a lot of Facebook comment, posts, and thing. It's just for the pleasantry, Just read. Look on the social media. There is no winner there. Just learn this thing today. On Facebook, on the social media, Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, you don't have a winner there. You can post. You may have 1,000, 5,000 comments, but in reality, you don't have a winner. In fact, all of the comments, even if the comment go one way, doesn't mean it's making a right or it makes you wrong. All right. But let's leave it on and bring us polls this morning. When we come back, we just drag until 10 o'clock this morning. This is the TVS 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. What's making news this morning? Uncle Sally is here to fill us in the word of sports this morning. Seeing with his glasses. Maybe need to pass that glass over to Maka. If you have lens in it, yes. Yes, let's have you on the stream. Ansu is going to fill us in with sports this morning. Good morning to you, Ansu.
Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning, Micah. Welcome to the Passion of Life Spokes. The president of newly promoted second division side, Pinsville Bulldogs, has attributed her team's splendid performances in the past two encounters to Hawaii. Speaking after the pride of Pinsville in Liberia Basketball Association's second division category, Clients Morovia Amaras 51 to 35 points on Sunday and 65 to 35 against TX Warriors last week. Renan Zupa disclosed that Howard, done by the team since the team was founded a year ago, has had impact on the team, leading to significant highways, something that led to the team's promotion last year to the second division. Chiffon are the executives of the Liberia Basketball Association fulfilled on their part to start the matches on time, added that she will communicate that formally to the team. Meanwhile, the head coach of Painesville Bulldogs, Edwin Zupat, expressed disappointment in the performance of the team on Sunday for missing lot of chances in the match against Amaranth to the disappointment of the team. Zubat disclosed that even though a win is always a win, but his team should try to put up performances that will impress the fans. He added that his target as head coach of the team is to win the championship and gain promotion to the first division league. The Liberia basketball Edwin Zuba is the head coach of Painesville Bulldogs second division basketball team there in conversation with RSCR spokes. The Liberia Basketball Association President Abraham Sangar is expected to lead a two-member delegation to the Federation of International Basketball Association FIFA May-term Congress 2025 scheduled to take place from May 14 to the 18th in Bahrain. The Congress will bring together delegates from FIBA's 212 national member federation. This marks the first time Bahrain will host the prestigious event, made possible through a partnership with the Bahrain Olympic Committee and the Bahrain Basketball Association. The Liberian delegation comprises of the president, Ibrahim Samukai, and Secretary General Karen Diggs, who departed Liberia last week, while the president is expected to leave the country this Wednesday, May 14, 2025. During the Congress, delegates are expected to receive updates on FIBA global initiatives and developments since the last Congress held in Manila, Philippines in 2023. While key topics will include the implementation of the FIBA Plus programs, we supported 112 national federations in 2024. Congress is expected to review FIBA, there's a FIBA's strategic focus areas, particularly efforts aimed at empowering national federations, promoting women's participation in basketball. Sirius KC bowed to Swai KC 05 home runs in the day's opening encounter of the Liberia Keyboard Association National Lottery League's schedule. There's a second division category on Saturday. In the day's second match, Supreme KC was overpowered by Nida KC 0 to 5 home runs, while Isaac Star 2 1 Ecclesia 32 home runs in the third match of the second division category. The climax on of the kickball features for the day. In continuation of the league on Saturday, Bannersville Superstar or BSX and Community Youth Empowerment or CY is settled for a 1-1 home run in the first division category in the fourth encounter of the day. Assistant one pin Sussex KC 1-0 home run to climax the day's keyboard activities on Sunday, Skills KC proved supremacy over Destiny KC with a 5-0 home run victory, and United Royal Gigs overpowered Shooting Stars 2-5 home runs. Watanga considered a 5-7 home runs defeat to Zion Sisters, while Destined Maserati gets settled for a 0-0 home run. Royal Sisters gets of Zion Climax Sunday keyboard athletics 2-1-1 home run. And in international development, German Reverend Felix Zawaya, who once served or banned for alleged involvement in a match fixing plot, will be in charge of next week All English Europa League final between Tottenham and Manchester United. Zawaya, now 43, was given a 6-month suspension in 2006 after he was investigated for taking a 250 euro bribe from official Rabon Hugsia, who was subsequently handled a lead ban. It is emerged that Zawaya, who has denied a wrongdoing, was one of the officials to notify the authorities of Hosea match fixing, skin, and relatively short ban was a recognition for that. He will be in charge of the All English affairs in the Europa final between Manchester United and Tottenham. That's his post.
Bus drivers, the boys who rise, the hustler, The dreamers with fire in their eyes. Smooth, premium, Blue White Kid, or Jewelry Wall for those who dare. Yakshan Peter, drink like a champ. Get yours now. Major distributor, Jungle Water, Accident, Sangar, available in major supermarket.
Liberia, hello. I'm coming with a heavy heart today because I have been following the attacks on the Honorable Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia. And as a counselor of law in Liberia, it is my duty to protect you who are consumers of the law, right? To make sure that everything I do as a lawyer is done with ethics, is done with integrity, so I protect those who are consumers of justice. Equally so, we who are lawyers are called to protect purveyors of the law, those who engage in the commodities of the law, including the Supreme Court. I have seen the denigration, the disrespect, the derogatory comments made about one of the three branches of government. And we sit in this country and we don't say, wah! We act like it is okay. Our society is declining more and more and more. And those of us who know better sit here and just allow it to happen. We don't speak, maybe for fear, who knows what. But at some point in time, we have to let the young people know that this is wrong. No one, nobody, especially not appointed or elected officials in one branch of government should be disrespecting and denigrating another branch of government. There is a way to express